All right, boys, today we got a 2000, I believe 13 or 14 Dodge Durango, and we got a replacement ECM, and we're going to go ahead and adapt this ECM to this vehicle. This came from a 2000 and I believe 13 or 14 Jeep Grand Cherokee, which is pretty much the same as this Durango. All right, for this job we're going to use the IM608, and it does use the Fabric, as you can see here, and it's a push button start. I'm going to go ahead and turn the ignition on. And I'm going to go to Emo, America, and I'm going to pick Dodge. I'm going to do an auto. Okay. Do smart key. And there it is. Off, ignition, hazards on. Okay, want to select hot functions. We're going to look for, actually wouldn't be here, control unit rather. I'm going to do read immobilizer password, ignition off, hazards on. All right, so we read the password, and you do this on this model with the ignition on. It'll tell you to have the ignition off, but it will read with the ignition on, okay? So we're going to tell it okay. And now we're going to do EMO module replacement, right? And we're going to do PCM replaced. And being this came from the same engine, the donor vehicle is the same, so the software calibration on it, we should be able to start this engine as well. If not, we can always reprogram it with CDA6. I've got videos on that. Definitely go to our website, globalcommerceca.com, and we have these CDA6 software available that will let you manipulate and put any software on, well, for the module that it's capable of, rather. Okay, we've got the ignition on. Tell it okay. There's our pin that we just got. Okay. Yes. All right, let me confirm the VIN. That's 6593, and that's what we got there. And so we're going to tell it okay. So it's going to write the VIN to the engine computer. It was successful. We tell it okay. And also, using CDA6, we can also upgrade the software on this PCM to the latest version as well. Transferring of secret keys successful. Cycle the ignition, the key before you start it. So you see we have a flashing security light right there. We're going to turn the ignition off. Ignition is off. Now I'm going to turn it on. Let's look at our security light, and now, well, our security light is still flashing. Sometimes it takes a little bit, so we're going to turn it off again and wait and come back. Give it about, 2 to 3 minutes. Key on, and there it is. I just waited about 30 seconds, and as you see, the light now went off. So I'm going to hit the brakes and try to start it. There it is. Started right up, guys. All right. So we had an initial issue with this vehicle. Had a misfire, so we're gonna double check all of the stuff, make sure we got everything connected, and see what's going on here. Well, if you didn't know this, now you know. Like I always say on this channel, boys, knowing is half the battle. Click that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. All right, guys, after the replacement and programming, I had a misfire still on the same cylinder, cylinder 4. So I went ahead and connected up the scope to the injector and also the coil pack to see if the computer was actually doing its job this time, and my diagnosis was correct, and now the injector and coil pack are functioning properly, but there's now a different issue with the engine that is causing the same cylinder 4 not to work. So I had the mechanic pull the spark plugs, and the 2 spark plugs were black and corroded. Come to find out, we also just put new plugs on it, and those gave strong spark. So he ran the car for like 3 or 4 months like this, and that's what caused this.